welcome to Flow and Open with Amy. This is the Shiitake flow. So this is part of the Fungi flow series. And today's practice was inspired by the Shiitake mushroom. So the Shiitake mushroom is a powerful immune balancer. It's a very nourishing mushroom. So this flow is going to be a very, very nourishing flow, filling our cups back up so that we can all go out into the world and spread our magic. So we're going to start in probably the most nourishing pose of all, child's pose. So come on down. Go ahead and let's take a wide hip child's pose. So bring your toes to touch and take your knees about the width of your mat. And just go ahead and send your hips back towards your heels. And drop your head down towards the earth. Pressing the palms down and just letting the heart melt through your shoulders and down towards the earth. And maybe while you're in this child's pose, it feels good to close the eyes and just take a few deep breaths right here. And totally allow yourself to surrender and let go. Drop anything that isn't serving you anymore or anything that's keeping you from being present on your mat in this time and space right now. And the way we can do that is by focusing on the breath. Focusing on the inhales and the exhales. Good. And while you're in this child's pose, slowly just start to walk your hands towards the right. So just taking the hands on a little trip towards the right, and maybe that left hand comes on top of the right, and just feel a little opening in the left side body here. So keeping those glutes pressed down towards the heels, just creating a little more opening in the side of the body. Good, and let's start to take this over to the other side. So walking both hands over to the left, maybe eventually stacking that right hand on top of the left, and this time feeling the opening in the right side of the body. And you'll notice this opening feels like it starts at the hip. Good, come on back to center and go ahead and rise up onto your hands and knees into tabletop position. Let's take just a few cat-cow movements. So inhale, dropping the belly, and exhale, rounding through the spine, really pressing down through the palm of the hands. Good, inhale, cow, and exhale, cat. And start to just take these at your own pace, so really starting to connect your own personal breath with your movement, moving at your own pace, and just noticing what the flow of your breath is like today, what the cadence of the breath is today. Maybe feels good to move and breathe a little faster. Maybe it's feeling good to kind of linger in these shapes and move a little slower. Good. After your next exhale, come back to a neutral spine. Take an inhale here, and as you exhale, go ahead and send your hips up and back and find downward facing dog. And immediately as we take downward dog, bring some movement into the shape. So pedal the feet, left and right heel, reaching down towards the earth, kind of rocking the hips back and forth. Really pressing down through the whole hand. Finding any sort of bend in your knees that you need in this shape. So I don't know about you, this is my first downward dog of the day. So kind of just seeing where my body wants to exist in this shape today. Maybe it's different than yesterday, different than last week. Just noticing, always noticing, never judging. Good. Now in this down dog shape, we're gonna maybe take your feet out a little bit wider. We're gonna take the right hand and start to grab towards the left calf, the left ankle. So kind of creating a little twist here in your down dog and a little bit of balancing. So that right hand reaching towards the left calf, creating a little twist in this down dog. Good, go ahead and put that right hand back down. Lift the left leg up towards the sky, big inhale. And as you exhale, swing it forward, immediately drop that back knee down. And inhale, rise up, finding a low lunge. Good, and as you exhale, start to give yourself warrior two arms and twist toward the left leg. So twist towards that back side of your mat with the arms reaching out to the front and the back of the mat. Now we're gonna take a little reverse warrior here. So reaching that front arm up towards the sky as the back arm drops down, maybe lands on the hamstring. So really keeping your balance here and finding this opening from that right hip. Inhale. As you exhale, cartwheel the hands down, send the hips back and straighten that front leg. So this is half Hanumasana, half split pose. Definitely feel this in the left hamstring. I kind of like to move in this pose, so as I inhale, gently rise, and exhale, just let your hips sink back just a little bit deeper into the pose. So I kind of just continue that gentle movement in this pose to help me kind of move deeper, ever so slightly. Good, next breath in, bend that front knee, walk the hands up, inhale, lift the chest. And as you exhale, we're gonna turn into Skandasana. So turn to face the long edge of your mat, keeping the bend in that left knee, and you're just gonna come down in this low lunge, keeping the bend in the left knee. Maybe the right toes lift up off the mat. If this is too low for you, you can always stay up here. So just wherever feels good, that opening in the inner hips, inner thighs. Good, let's walk this over to the other side. So lift the hips up, go ahead, bend in that right knee, the back leg, drop down into Skandasana on this side. Kind of just using this as a transition, so you're gonna turn to face the back edge of your mat, stepping that right leg back and find downward facing dog. Big exhale here. Good, so let's take that down dog twist on the other side. So taking the left hand, grabbing towards the right ankle, the right calf. So creating that twist in this down dog on the other side, left hand to right leg. Make sure to keep that right shoulder pressed down out of your ear. Don't let it creep up. Good. Bring the left hand back down. Inhale, reach the right leg up, three-legged dog. And as you exhale, swing it through between the hands, drop the back knee. Inhale, root to rise, reach the arms all the way up overhead. And as you exhale, find those warrior two arms, so turning towards the back edge of your mat. Left arm reaching to the front, right arm to the back. As you inhale, let's take that reverse warrior here. So front arm reaches up, the right arm drops to the back of the left hamstring. Really feeling that deep stretch, deep opening in the left hip. One more inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Send the hips back and straighten that right leg. Half split on the right side. So once again, if you want to find that gentle movement, kind of gently rising on the inhale and sinking down on your exhales, go for it. Just keep it subtle. Nothing huge, nothing dramatic here. Just gently moving deeper into this hamstring stretch. Good, one more breath. Good, next inhale, go ahead and bend back into that front knee, lift the heart. And let's come into Skandasana on this side. So turn to face the long edge of your mat. Keep that right knee bent. Come into the low side lunge here on the right side. Good. And as you inhale this time, go ahead and lift the glutes back up, and we're going to come into a wide-legged forward fold. So just stay here, forward folding in the middle. Let the head drop and release the spine. And just breathe deep in this inversion. Yes, you are doing an inversion in this Shiitake flow. Allow yourself to release, let go, do whatever feels comfortable with the arms. Maybe it feels good to walk them kind of back in between your legs. Maybe grab opposite elbows with opposite hands, or maybe it feels good to make peace fingers and grab your big toes, kind of letting the elbows splay out to the side. Yogi's choice. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and start to heel toe those feet in just a little bit. We're going to come down into Malasana Yogi squat. So heel toe the feet in just a little bit wider than your hips, and go ahead and drop your hips all the way down. Feet angled at about 45 degrees to make room, and find your yogi squat. Really feel the space in the low back. Feel your spine long in this shape, in this pose. This is a very nourishing pose specifically for the low back, around the sacral area, to create space, to release, to sit without putting any pressure in that spot. Good. Go ahead, bring your hands behind you to sit down on your butt. And we're gonna kind of come down onto our back, finish out with some nourishing poses here on the ground. So keep your knees bent. Allow yourself to roll all the way down onto your back. Go ahead and cross your left ankle over the right quad. And go ahead and start to pull that left knee in towards the body so you can clasp on the shin of the right leg or behind the hamstring. This is reclined figure 4 pose. Excellent nourishing pose, especially for the hips, the outer glutes. So we do these nourishing poses, these nourishing yoga asanas, postures, to fill our cup back up. It's hard to share all that we have and all that we are if we're sharing from an empty cup. So these poses are very nourishing for our body, for our mind, for our soul, for our spirit. Go ahead and drop that right foot down. Cross the left knee over the right like you would if you were sitting in a chair, and go ahead and drop the legs over to the right side. So reclined spinal twist. Let that left arm display out to the left side, and if it feels okay for your neck, you can look that direction as well. And as we take these next few moments to kind of wind down, I want you to really sit with, contemplate, what are some nourishing practices for you? Maybe it's this yoga flow right here. Let's go ahead and take figure 4 on the other side. So uncrossing the legs, going across the right ankle on the left quad, take reclined figure 4. What is your body, your soul asking for in this moment? Is it asking for rest? Is it asking for creativity? Is it asking for alone time, time with others, sunshine? Whatever it is, just be quiet for a few moments. See if you can listen. As we take our reclined spinal twist on this side, so crossing that right knee over the left and twisting, dropping the knees over to the left side. Beautiful. Go ahead and unwind out of that twist. Uncross the legs and just let them splay out. So straighten the legs, let the arms fall out to the side. Take the Shavasana. Allow yourself to just marinate in this feeling of nourishment. Filling yourself back up, so that you can go back out into the world and share the unique magic that only you have and only you possess. I'm going to leave you right here for as long as you like. Thank you so much for joining me today for the Shiitake flow. I hope that you feel nourished, and you may stay here as long as you need.